Premier League, England. The Premier League is England's top football competition and one of the most watched sports leagues on earth. It has 20 teams running from August to May, with each club playing 38 matches, one at home and one away against every other team. Think of it like a school term with 38 exams. You get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and 0 for a loss. At the end, the student team with the highest total passes with honors, the trophy. If two teams tie on points, goal difference works like extra credit to decide the winner. At the top end, you often see giants like Manchester City led by goal machine Erling Haaland, or Liverpool with the relentless Mohamed Salah. Arsenal has rising stars like Bukayo Saka, and the Manchester United has seen the likes of Bruno Fernandes pulling the strings. These clubs are like straight-A students with extra tutoring, lots of resources, big fan bases, and world-class talent. In the middle and lower parts of the table, you find clubs like Aston Villa, Brighton, or Wolverhampton Wanderers, who can still shock the big names, like when Brentford beat Manchester City 2-1 away in 2023. That's the magic of the Premier League. The underdog can ruin the teacher's pet's perfect record. At the bottom, it's survival mode. The bottom 3 teams get demoted, relegated to the championship. It's like being moved down a class. In 2023, Leicester City, who famously won the Premier League in 2016, were relegated, proof that no one's safe. Meanwhile, the top finishers also qualify for European competitions, adding another layer of reward. Whether it's a title race, a fight for Europe, or a battle to avoid the drop, the Premier League keeps fans hooked every single week. La Liga, Spain. La Liga is Spain's top football league and one of the most technically gifted competitions in the world. It has 20 teams running from August to May, with each team playing 38 matches, one home and one away against every opponent. The point system is the same as most leagues, 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and none for a loss. At the end, the team with the most points is crowned champion. If teams are tied, goal difference and head-to-head results decide the ranking. At the top, you have the heavyweights, Real Madrid, with legends like Luka Modric and current stars like Jude Bellingham. Barcelona, famous for producing players like Lionel Messi, and now led by talents like Robert Lewandowski and Pedri. And Atletico Madrid, where their intense style under Diego Simeone and forwards like Antoine Griezmann. These teams are like the honor roll students, always competing for top marks and extra prizes like European competition spots. But La Liga isn't just a 3-team race. Clubs like Sevilla, Europa League specialists, Real Sociedad and Athletic Bilbao often challenge the big names. In 2016, Leicester City shocked the Premier League. In La Liga, the equivalent was Deportivo La Coruña winning the title in 2000, breaking the dominance of the Giants. At the bottom of the table, the bottom 3 teams are relegated to the Segunda Division. In their place, 3 new clubs come up each year. Even big names can fall. Deportivo La Coruña, a Champions League semi-finalist in 2004, now play outside the top flight. La Liga is known for its tactical battles, silky passing, and legendary rivalries. None bigger than El Clásico between Real Madrid and Barcelona, a match watched by millions worldwide. Whether it's for the title, a European place, or survival, every game has something at stake. Serie A, Italy. Serie A is Italy's top football league, a stage where tactics meet passion and histories run deep. It has 20 teams from August to May, with each club playing 38 matches, home and away against everyone else. Points are simple, 3 for a win, 1 for a draw, and none for a loss. What makes Serie A stand out is its reputation as football's chessboard. It's the birthplace of Catenaccio, a defensive system built on discipline and patience. Italian football often focuses on shape, timing, and striking when the moment is right. Think slow build-up, then a sudden killer pass. The league's history is packed with legends. Paolo Maldini, the AC Milan captain who could read the game like a book, became a symbol of defensive perfection. Francesco Totti at Roma was the eternal captain, combining skill with loyalty. Alessandro Del Piero brought flair and goals to Juventus, while Andrea Pirlo turned passing into art. And before them, icons like Roberto Baggio and Franco Baresi shaped entire generations. Clubs have built dynasties here. Juventus dominated the 2010s with 9 straight titles. Inter Milan made history in 2010 under Jose Mourinho, winning the treble. AC Milan, once led by Maldini, Cafu, and Kaká, ruled Europe in the 2000s. And in 2023, Napoli ended a 33-year wait for the title with Victor Osimhen and Kavicka Kvaratskhelia leading wild celebrations that turned the city blue. Relegation's brutal. The bottom 3 teams dropped to Serie B. Even big names like Fiorentina and Parma have fallen before. Serie A is different from the high-speed chaos of the Premier League or the open flair of La Liga. It's about control, craft, and moments of pure brilliance. A league where every pass and tackle feels like part of a bigger plan. Bundesliga, Germany. The Bundesliga is Germany's top football league, a mix of electric crowds, fast-paced games, and a system that keeps the drama alive until the last whistle. It has 18 clubs, not 20 like most leagues, and runs from August to May. Each team plays 34 matches, home and away against every opponent. The points are standard, 3 for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss. The team with the most points becomes champion, And unlike other leagues, there's often a clear winner before the final week, mostly because of Bayern Munich's dominance, winning 11 titles in a row from 2013 to 2023. The 22-23 season saw surprises still happen. Borussia Dortmund were minutes away from ending Bayern's streak before a final day slip cost them the title. Relegation here is unique. The bottom two teams drop directly to the two Bundesliga, but the team in 16th place gets one last lifeline: a two-leg playoff against the third-place team from the second division. In 2022, Hertha Berlin survived this playoff to stay up, while in 23, VfB Stuttgart secured safety in dramatic fashion. The Bundesliga is famous for attacking football and developing young talent. Legends like Franz Beckenbauer, Gerd Müller, and Oliver Kahn built its reputation, while modern stars like Jamal Musiala, Joshua Kimmich, and Harry Kane at Bayern kept it world-class. Clubs like Borussia Dortmund have produced talent such as Erling Haaland and Jude Bellingham before selling them to Europe's elite. And then there's the atmosphere, the Yellow Wall of Dortmund, a sea of 25,000 fans creating one of the loudest sights in football. The Bundesliga isn't just a league, it's a weekly festival of goals, culture, and community passion. Feels alive in every city it touches. Ligue 1 France. Ligue 1 is France's top football league, known for producing some of the world's best talent. This 23-24 season has 18 clubs instead of 20, making the schedule 34 matches per team, one home and one away against every opponent. Format straightforward: 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss. The team with the most points at the end is champion, while the bottom two are relegated to Ligue 2. 16th place team can face a playoff against a League 2 side depending on the season's rules. For years, Paris Saint-Germain have dominated thanks to world-class stars. Think of Zlatan Ibrahimovic's swagger, Edinson Cavani's goals, and the electric trio of Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, and Lionel Messi. But Ligue 1 isn't just PSG. Clubs like Marseille, Lyon, and Monaco have rich histories and passionate fans. In 2017, Monaco stunned Europe by winning the title with a young team led by Mbappe, Bernardo Silva, and Radamel Falcao. Ligue 1's often called a talent factory. Players like Thierry Henry, Didier Drogba, and N'Golo Kante all rose here before becoming global stars. It's like a school where the graduates go on to rule world football. There's also a variety in style. PSG bring attacking flair, Marseille feed off intense home crowds at the Stade Velodrome, and clubs like Lens and Nice play disciplined pressing football. In 22 and 23, Lens shocked the league by pushing PSG for the title until the final weeks. While it may not have the financial power of the Premier League, Ligue 1's mix of young stars, unpredictable challengers, and fiery atmosphere make it one of football's most exciting proving grounds, a place where tomorrow's legends are built. Major League Soccer is the top football league in the United States and Canada, and it runs differently from most leagues in the world. Instead of one big table, MLS has 2 conferences, Eastern and Western, with teams playing mostly within their own group during the regular season. The season is split into phases. First comes the regular season, where teams earn 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss. The best teams move to the playoffs, starting with wild card games for the lowest seeds, then a best-of-3 round 1, followed by single elimination matches until the champion lifts the MLS Cup. This knockout style feels more like the NBA or NFL than European football. There's also a summer break for the League's Cup, tournament where MLS teams face clubs from Mexico's Liga MX, adding extra rivalry and continental bragging rights. MLS has brought in global superstars to raise its profile. David Beckham joining LA Galaxy in 2007 changed the league's image forever. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's spectacular goals, Wayne Rooney's all-out hustle, and Thierry Henry's class at New York Red Bulls drew fans worldwide. Now Lionel Messi's move to Inter Miami has made MLS a global talking point again. But it's not just about famous imports. Homegrown stars like Clint Dempsey, Landon Donovan, and more recently Alphonso Davies, who moved from Vancouver Whitecaps to Bayern Munich, have shown that MLS can develop world-class talent. The league's also famous for its atmosphere in places like Seattle Sounders and Portland Timbers, where fans create non-stop noise and massive tifo displays. MLS blends American showmanship with international football traditions, making it one of the most unique Tier 1 leagues in the world. Saudi Pro League, Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Pro League is the top football competition in Saudi Arabia, and it has grown into one of the most talked about leagues in the world. In the 23-24 season, it expanded to 18 teams, playing from August to May. Each team faces each other twice, home and away, for a 34-match season. The format is standard: 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss. Bottom 3 teams are relegated to the first division, while the top teams qualify for the AFC Champions League. For years, the league was mainly followed in Asia and Middle East, with clubs like Al Hilal, Al Ittihad, and Al Nassr dominating. But in 23, the football world's eyes turned to Saudi Arabia after a wave of superstar signings. Cristiano Ronaldo joined Al Nassr, quickly followed by big names like Karim Benzema at Al Ittihad, N'Golo Kante, Riyad Mahrez, Sadio Mane and Neymar Jr. at Al Hilal. This influx of talent gave the league a completely new identity, like a local market suddenly turning into an international shopping club. It's still competitive, but now every match can feature world-class players who once dominated in Europe. Al Hilal has been the most successful club historically, winning multiple league titles and AFC Champions League trophies. Al Ittihad claimed the 2022-23 title, powered by a strong defense and Benzema's arrival. Meanwhile, Al Nassr's rivalry with Al Hilal, often called the Riyadh Derby, is now watched by millions worldwide. The Saudi Pro League stands out because it blends passionate local support with the spectacle of global superstars, creating a mix that few leagues can match. It's fast becoming one of football's newest power stages, both on and off the pitch. Brasileiro Serie A Brazil. The Brasileiro Serie A is Brazil's top football league and one of the most competitive anywhere in the world. It has 20 teams and runs from May to December, fitting neatly inside the calendar year. Each team plays 38 matches, home and away against every opponent. The format's familiar: 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss. But unlike many leagues dominated by 1 or 2 clubs, the Brasileiro is a true battleground. Titles change hands often, and it's common for 4 or 5 teams to still be in the race deep into the season. Flamengo, Palmeiras, Corinthians, Sao Paulo, Internacional, and Atlético Mineiro have all been champions in the last 2 decades. In 2021, Atlético Mineiro won their first title in 50 years, showing how patience can finally pay off. What makes it unique is the depth of talent and the league's role as football's biggest talent pipeline. Legends like Pelé and Zico were born here, and modern icons such as Neymar, Vinicius Jr., and Casemiro all cut their teeth in the Brasileiro before becoming European superstars. It's like the league is a football goldmine. Every year, scouts flock here looking for the next big thing. The style's also distinct: skill over speed, flair over force. Players aren't afraid to dribble past 3 defenders to try a backhill in the middle of a tense match. Stadiums like Maracanã in Rio and the Alliance Park in Sao Paulo turn every game into a festival, with chanting, singing, and samba drums creating a party atmosphere. The Brasileiro is unique because it's unpredictable, full of artistry, and deeply connected to Brazil's football culture. Here, every match could reveal the next superstar or crown an unexpected champion. That's every Tier 1 league explained and decoded. Different countries, different styles, but one beautiful game. Don't miss what's coming next. Drop a like, hit subscribe, and join us at Soccer Deconstructed for the stories behind the football.